I love it. I love it. It's so good. So don't miss out. Don't make bad choices. Hey y'all, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. I was tagged by Deanie to do the alphabet soup tag. W is for writer. And if you haven't checked out her video already, please do so. She plays Skyrim while answering the questions. I'm a fan. What can I say? Go check her out. Now, this was actually created by Sean the Maniac, and I'll have his video linked down below also. Without further ado, let's just jump right in. First question. W is for writer, a writer you've met, know, or have seen in real life. I actually met someone at a Comic-Con I went to, and he wrote a book that is a Halloween movie trivia, like the movie Halloween with Michael Myers. His name is Gene DeRosa. I talked to him for a while, and it was just really interesting to hear like the process of what he was going through to get his book completed, and then, you know, like just like getting the information out there. So I haven't purchased his book yet, but it's still on my to-do list, and it's on my Amazon cart. Number 2. W is for war. The last great book you read about war, and or one you want to read, or why you don't want to read war books at all. And this can be fiction or nonfiction. I chose 2 nonfiction novels and 1 fiction. The first one's this is gonna be Still's Retreat from Camden. This is nonfiction, and it's just basically what happened at Still's Retreat in Camden, from Camden. And I believe this is a Civil War. I should know this. My dad would be so disappointed. The next book I got at a historical site, and this is Some Became Fools, a novel of Washington, Arkansas. And this is by Dan Ford. And I believe this is based off of an African-American man who started his service in the Confederacy, and something happens and he comes back, and it's his story of what's happened. And there's, I believe, oh, he came back and killed somebody, and then this is all real stuff, to be fair, but I'm excited about that one. I've been holding that one for a long time. And this is my fiction one, The Flight Girls, and this is by Noelle Salazar. All I know about this one is it's World War II. Yeah, women Air Force service pilots during World War II. So, look, it's got deckled edges. Can you see that? Deckled edges. Yes. Third question is W is for www.writer.com. A writer you recommend or want to read whose first and last name starts with W. I chose Martha Wells because I just read the Murderbot, no, not the Murderbot, the All Systems Red book, which is her first book in her Murderbot series. And this is my first time really getting into sci-fi books. I highly recommend her. I'm gonna go to the next question. Number 4. W is for Wait and See, a book or writer you're not ready to try yet, and why. I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. Brandon Sanderson. I said it. I'm intimidated by his books. I mean, oh my gosh, like that's something I'm trying to like kind of like dip my toes into with the high fantasy, epic fantasy, because like I'm used to like the mainstream, I'm at mainstream, yeah. Even looking at his books, like I even went to the library and tried to like pick one up and read it, and I got so scared that I went back and I put it back because I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. But I'm looking forward to probably picking up one of his most recent ones, Skyward, I believe. We'll go from there. Number 5. W is for What's the Title? A book with at least 2 W's in the title. Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. That's a book based off of me. Like, based on me. Like the author, like, saw me, and that was the inspiration. I'm just kidding. But really. Number 6. W is for Woman. A great book you've read recently by a female. Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik. I fell in love with Spinning Silver. I had read her first one, Uprooted, and I liked it pretty well, but you know, this one, The Spinning Silver, is based off of Rebel Stillskin. Can't help myself. Go read it. It's so good. Number 7. W is for Word. One you encountered recently in your reading that was new to you and or your favorite word. Implore. To beg desperately. 8. W is for Wary. A theme, plot twist, and or cliche you're getting damn tired of. Damsel in distress. I'm so sick and tired of it. And maybe it's just because of the books that I've been grabbing recently. I can't base this off of what has been being released, because I read mostly backlist. I'm the hugest mood reader ever. I can go from a classic like Emma, or I can go to the most recent one like The Shadows Between Us. So it just goes to show you, I just don't like damsels in distress. Like, stand up for yourself. 9. W is for Whippersnapper, a writer who writes or wrote shockingly well at such a young age. That's got to be Christopher Paolini, because, oh, his books. When I was reading Aragon, I think I was a teenager, and I remember reading on the back flap that he started writing at a really early age, and then I think he published his book, Aragon, and quote me if I'm wrong, but in his early 20s, if not teens. I could be totally wrong. I just remember that he was very, very young. Number 10. W is for Weakest Link, a book in a series or in a favorite author's au revoir that wasn't nearly as good as all the others. Sarah J. Maas fans, I love y'all. I love Sarah J. Maas, but her A Court of Frost and Starlight didn't do it for me. I was so bored. But I'm still a Maas addict, so there's that. And I still read the whole thing, so there's that. Number 11, W is for Whosoever. Tag time. I tag you, and I tag you, and I tag you, and I tag you. If you want to do this tag, do it. I am going to specifically tag some people. I want to tag Kristen and her books, and Kat from Rustic Pages. I know I just tagged you in another one, but here you go. Here you go. That's it. I really appreciate you guys watching this train wreck. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because you want to be my book bestie. I know you do. It's just do it. Just do it. See y'all later. Bye.